Hello everyone, TheIndieManiac here, and today I'm going to be reacting to an indie game event that actually happened over this previous weekend. This event took place over Saturday and Sunday, and I did not know about this event beforehand. I was actually browsing through the Steam store on Saturday evening to look for some deals and some games I might be interested in playing, and I noticed it on the front page somewhere, and I was like, why didn't I hear about this event sooner? It seems like a big event, at least from the amount of games that I saw when I looked it up. The event boasts showing off over 100 indie games. I think it was about 113. And they split the videos up into about 5 sections for some reason. I don't know why they didn't just make one long video to showcase all these indie games. Maybe their live stream was all over the place. Maybe they had other events going on, such as awards ceremonies and stuff like that. So they might have had it split up between the game announcements and what games they were showing off. So maybe this is why they were split up into several videos. Don't know why. But they are very short videos, and it is 113 games, so they might be going through games like that. But I will be reacting to all of them as fast as I can. Hopefully I'm able to do so. Let's start with video number 1. Indie Waves. This is called the INDIELiveExpo, by the way. I forgot to mention that.
In this segment, we will introduce indie games from around the world all at once.
See, there it is, introducing 113 indie games from around the world. Your favorite game will be here. I will hold you to that. Recap of all the waves at the end of the show. So I'm assuming this was a longer show. I didn't know about it in previous years, so I don't know how long it is. It might be the length of like any normal expo. It might be something you go to personally, and there's a lot of booths set up and all that. It also seems like it might be in Japan because it's also in Japanese. It's in Japanese and English. So I don't know. I don't know where this event is. I never heard about before, but I'm very interested to see what indie games will be there, if I know any of the games that are there, and if I will find anything new and interesting that I would like to play.
We have a total of 113 games to bring to you today.
I just said that.
Now,
that's a lot of games.
Let's get started. Punihi Loader 2. The chibi character Punihi goes on a rampage.
I wonder if this game's co-op, because this would be fun to have like a mech fighting game co-op with friends, or if this is just a solo experience entirely.
Backpack Hero.
Oh.
Master your backpack.
This game was at the Indie World that just happened recently. I think this just came out recently on Steam. I'm very interested to play this one. It looks like a lot of fun. So there's a game I know. Right out the gate. Second game.
The Bad Kids. An exploration puzzle that depicts the cold and cruel world of adults through a child as
wow,
they face
that's a little deep, but okay.
Horror.
Ooh, it's a horror game. Interesting.
Colorway Antics.
This one looks cool, but I don't have VR, so I won't be able to play this one.
Tools and the whole
definitely looks like a lot of fun
canvas.
for those that do have VR, though. Yep, there it is. It's Vive.
Execute Daddy. Dad Dies Overlord.
I'm sorry, what's that name? Execute who?
Execute criminals who
Execute
revive forever to regain
Daddy?
yourself. Enjoy the comical execution
really
show.
Okay, that's the name of the game. We're just going to gloss over that fact. Anyway, on to the next game.
Ratopia. Economic strategy survival.
An
Sandbox
economic
and
strategy
urban
survival
combined. Build your own ideal Ratopia.
Seems interesting, but I don't know if that's necessarily for me. Economic type game.
Libra Revision. Confront time and fate in the 2D action RPG. Ask Libra Revision. Now available on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, this one's now available on Switch and Steam, it looks like. Okay, cool.
Bloom
So some of these games are
Business
available now.
Casino. A cozy simulation game.
So a casino
business
sim
in a
slash tycoon
world
game
full of
where you play
animals.
as cute animals. You know what? Sounds cool enough. Also available now.
Decarnation. A pixel art adventure action puzzle game
Jeez.
with a horrific
That looks
story.
demonic. Also available now. A lot of these games are available right now. That's crazy. I thought these would be
Endless
more
Monday.
like later releases, like
Dreams and
2024.
deadlines. Spend a totally normal weekend at the office and help Penny finish her project by her deadline.
Why would I do that? That sounds like work. Sounds like my job.
We Were Here Expeditions.
I really like the We Were Here games. I played this one.
Co-op puzzle
Well, one of them in the
experience
series. It's a
within the
multi-series
We Were Here
game.
series.
I played the first one with my friend on stream. It was so fun. I can't wait to play the rest of them. And I'm glad they keep releasing more.
Astros. Pushing the
Very
Mega
fun co-op
Drive
game.
to its limits. The largest roguelite action played by 2 people now on
This looks
sale.
very retro. Oh, wait, what? Wait a second. Did I miss them saying that? Did they say that? I guess I was talking over them if they did. It's on the Mega Drive and the Genesis. That's become a very new thing recently where indie devs that make retro games like to actually release them on the retro consoles that they think they were made for most. And that's kind of cool. I don't know how many people buy them, but that's a very cool concept. Also on everything else.
Super 56. This game challenges players to overcome 56 genre-bending minigames
Oh, so
with
it's
a
like
single
WarioWare.
button press.
That's kind of cool. I never really played those games, but it's a very cool concept.
9-tailed Okitsune Tail.
Okay.
Fluffy Kawaii. A Japanese-style
Fluffy
action
cute.
RPG where a mischievous fox transforms to solve the mysteries.
So a mystery game then. Interesting. It's cute.
Stone Man's Adventure. A 3D puzzle game combining Sokoban with 1-strokes. Arrange the stones with a single stroke and move to solve puzzles.
I'm not a big puzzle game guy, but that does look relaxing to a point.
The Void Equation. A visual novel about trolley problems
visual novel.
and chilling
I
equations.
kind of expected a lot
where
of visual
players
novels of
choose
this.
which lives to save.
If it's taking place in Japan, they tend to like those. They seem more
Battle
popular over there. And
Grid.
RPGs.
Assemble an
JRPGs specifically,
unstoppable
obviously.
squadron of mechs.
That looks really cool. Was this tactics? Like a tactical game? Okay, never mind.
Prime of
You might have said it, but I might have
Flames.
missed it.
Lead your clan and overcome challenges. Roguelike strategy SLG with countless character
A
builds.
roguelike strategy game. I'm bad at strategy games. I don't think I just go in and kill.
One
No
night
think, kill.
burlesque. Ask questions and read minds to save Holly's friend from her deadly fate in One Night Burlesque.
Okay. Is that another mystery game?
Nountown language
I know this one.
learning.
I've actually heard of this one.
Language learning
I've
is
seen it on
now
Twitter.
fun and effective with the Nountown language game.
I don't know how fun a language learning game could be, but this seems like it'd be targeted towards a younger demographic, or maybe people that are trying to learn a second
Bricolage
language.
idolized. Stalk a popular K-pop idol's social media to find out about her disappearance.
Okay. I was wondering why we were stalking this person, but it's for good reasons. Got it.
Wandering Sword. A turn-based and real-time wuxia RPG. Hone your
I like
skills
the art
in
style of
ancient
this one. It looks
China
really cool.
and become a hero.
I forget what the name of that game series is. It looks like it, though. It's on the Switch. Oh, done already?
Indie Waves. We've brought to you 22 games so far.
That was
We will
22
go over
games
all
in
the
6
games
minutes,
introduced
not
on
even.
Indie Waves at the end of the stream.
Little less than 6 minutes. 22 games. That was very, very quick. They just kept going and going. No talking. No fluff. No fluff at all. Like, geez. All right, we're going on to the next video now. Is this number... Yeah, this is number 2. Wait a second.
Indie Waves 2.
Go, buddy.
Railgrade. A
Seems to be like-
train-based automation game. Complex
Seems to be a
production
thing with train
chains.
games recently. I don't know if
Build
there's
trains
like a
and
big market
industry.
for that, but I've seen a lot of train games. Like making train tracks and doing that stuff.
Medieval Dynasty. Experience the thrill of building your dynasty in the heart of the medieval
Okay.
world.
I can get behind this type of game. It's available on everything, and it's available now, apparently. That's kind of cool. I'd definitely look that one up.
Adventure Bar Story.
Wonder if it's co-op.
Search dungeons for ingredients. Become
Another
the best
turn-based-
restaurant in
looks
the
like a
country
turn-based
in this
RPG?
bar management RPG.
Releasing... Wait, what? That's soon. That's this month.
Project Y. Working
Project
title.
Y. Working title. What a name. They should keep that
live-action
name.
ghost
Just keep
horror
that exact
VR.
name when they release the
What
game.
will
Don't
befall
change
you
it.
when you watch people involved in urban
Oh, it's
legends.
a VR game. I can't even play this one. I only need to get
Snowman's
VR.
Story. Oden Cat's
lot of cool games on
masterpiece is
VR.
coming to Steam. A Christmas story of a snowman who melts
Is
when
this coming out
spring
this month?
arrives.
Yes, perfect timing because it's a Christmas game. December, coming out this month.
Deep Death Dungeon Darkness. Challenge the
Deep
labyrinth
Death
to save
Dungeon
your
Darkness.
loved
That
ones
sounds
in
so
this 3D
edge.
roguelite action.
It looks cool,
Never
but
giving
you look
up
at the name and
is
you're
your
like,
weapon.
ugh. Edgelord name. No, nothing wrong with that. Just
A
pointing
puzzle
it out.
game about a graduate student researching the emotions of a robot.
Can we stop on this one and talk about it for a second? Are we just gonna gloss over the story here? Are we gonna gloss over that? Are we done? We done with that? Okay, we're glossing over that. Okay, cool.
Outpost Infinity Siege.
This one looks
Gather
really good.
resources and reinforce outposts with your friends to survive.
With friends.
Cooperation is key in this first-person tower defense.
I'm sorry, what? A first-person tower defense that's co-op and it looks like that? That looks amazing.
Cooperation is
That
key
looks so fun.
in this
I'm gonna have to tell my one
first-person
friend
tower
about that.
defense.
He tends to really like tower defense games and RTS
Path
games,
of
so
the Abyss.
I'll have to tell him about that. Maybe we can
Combine
play it together.
skills and equipment as you wish to build your character and party to explore the dungeon in this RPG.
Say something. Tell me about the game. Doesn't that look cool? It's an old school RPG.
Connected Clue. A detective adventure where you
Another
infiltrate the scene to
detective
solve
game,
the case.
or like a mystery game.
Use tools to secure evidence and testimonies. Mira and the Legend of the Jinns. An
Legend of the
epic
what?
2D pixel. An epic
Legend of the what?
Mira and the Legend of the Jinns.
Okay, I thought you said something
An
else.
epic
It's the
2D
Jins.
pixel art style
Don't mind me.
Metroidvania inspired by Moroccan culture and spiritual traditions.
Release date TBD. Coming this year though, and this year's almost over, so
Phoenix Springs.
that's crazy to think
A
about.
head-spinning mystery adventure game
My God.
set in an exotic neo-noir world.
This game looks like just an art book. That looks really good.
Worlds of Aria. Lead your own adventuring party
Ooh,
on an epic
this is
exploit
4-player. Look, the hands
inspired
say
by
1, 2,
tabletop
3, 4.
role-playing games.
I wonder if this is online co-op or just local. That's another question I have about all these indie games. Are they just online or local co-op when they
Yes,
have
Your
it?
Grace. Snowfall.
Oh, this is
A
yeah.
cinematic
There was another game in
kingdom
this series
management
already.
game.
This is pretty
Your
popular.
actions
I
will
think this was
shape
on
the
Game Pass,
future
if I'm
of
not
the
mistaken.
people.
The first one, at least, not this one. Obviously, it's not out yet. Releasing in 2024.
The Weird Dream.
I can
Play
see
as a
where this game gets its
mysterious rabbit
inspirations
in
right
the
away.
middle
This is
of
probably a
destroyed
Metroidvania.
city in this Metroidvania game.
Called it. Hollow Knight. Definitely looks like it got its inspirations from Hollow Knight.
Entangled. A puzzle game where you control two cats at once to solve puzzles and escape.
Eddie's like, I don't like cats. Get rid of that game. Make a game with guinea pigs.
Zeers. Side-scrolling action with an AI singularity theme. Inspired by
very
the Castlevania
interesting art
series
style in this
and
one.
Contra.
But got inspiration from Castlevania and Contra. Okay. So if you like those games, there you go. What is
Mini-cology.
this?
Tiny planets, big adventure.
This looks so
Design
cool.
and defend factories.
Is this
fight
multiplayer?
bosses, and
This gives me
build a
Terraria
mini
vibes. It looks so
empire.
cool. I like the art style, and it looks like it could be very good in co-op.
Drink Crime.
Okay.
A thrilling retro-style game. Team up with Jin, a talking bottle demon,
A talking
to interrogate
bottle demon, huh?
criminals.
That's definitely unique. I don't think I've ever heard anything like that.
Chronicle. Over 200 characters clash in chaotic battles. Kuro ni kuru. More to come. Sabisu
Oh, this is a
sabisu.
phone game. I don't usually focus on phone games because it seems to be a little bit
Potions.
more difficult
A
to
curious
capture
tale.
gameplay. I don't know if that's
Your
true,
wits are
but
your
I
greatest
haven't really
weapons,
looked
and
into it
combat
that much.
is not
It seems like
always
it's a
the
little more
answer
difficult.
in this magical world.
Especially if I want to add, like, me talking. I'd have to add it after the fact, I think. Sorry, I kind of talked over that last game.
Potions. A curious tale. Your wits are your greatest weapons.
Potions,
and
a curious
combat
tale. That
is
looks-
not
that
always
looks
the
good. That looks like
answer
something I'd
in
play.
This magical
Sorry I talked over your
world.
game the first time, but it definitely does look cool.
Tales from my ass.
I'm sorry, what is the name of this game? Let's back that up for a second. Hold on. Let me just how do you say that with a straight face? Let me just back that up.
Tales from my ass.
Eddie, how did they say that with a serious face, man? All right, this is serious. I got to get serious now. Seriously, back to this. Tales from my ass. Slice of death. I've seen this one on Twitter, actually. This one actually looks pretty cool.
My retro 3D first-person horror adventure.
I do like horror
I
games,
delivered a pizza
so I will play this one. It's just the name is so ridiculous.
Hollow Cocoon.
This is another horror game?
In a realistic 80s Japanese village.
Just called that.
Hide from monsters, solve mysteries, and pursue the truth.
Yeah, I'll play it. Horror game. It's right up my alley.
Indie Waves. We've brought to you 45 games so far.
That was 45 games in 12 minutes of time. I just want everybody to realize that. That is insane. They just kept going. No fluff at all. Just game after game after game. That is insane. More gaming events have to do it like this. I mean, I think there should be a little bit of talking, but not too much fluff. I haven't seen the whole event, so there might have been some fluff in there, but the after the fact thing that I'm watching on YouTube is definitely no fluff at all. Hey, do you want to go back in? Do you want to go back in? Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say I gotta go play now. Let's go play. All right, now it's just me. I'm sorry. He's over there now.
Indie Waves 3.
He was just acting up a bit, so I held him for a minute.
He wants to hug me.
Terror Spikies. Play as a cactus hunter.
A cactus hunter, you say?
Hunt down killer cacti.
You know what? This is something right up my alley. I like weird games like this. And it's releasing 2024. All right, I'll definitely look this one up on Steam and wishlist it.
Liberator TD. A glorious mix of tower defense and top-down shooter
Oh, this is a
genres
tower defense?
set in a sci-fi world.
It looks like just a top-down shooter. Where's the tower defense aspects in that? I didn't really see any, at least that I noticed.
Insects Awaken. Become a spy in a puzzle-solving adventure between Chongqing and
There's a lot of games where there's mysteries,
Observe
it
history
seems.
Or weave
like
a new one. A vicious action RPG set in a nightmare
This looks cool.
filled with horrifying monsters and
I like the art style. I dig it. I would play this game, but I'd probably be bad at it. I'm just throwing that out there. Looks like it might be a little
Play
hard.
Rough RPG. A solo-developed game with a focus on branching story
Oh,
and
it's solo
resource
developed.
management.
Okay. Good for you. Good for you. Sometimes those are the best games, honestly. Some of my favorite games are
Chen
developed by
Xiang.
one person.
The son of the three divine mothers. Train under Sun Wukong and save your mother in this
Son
roguelite
Goku?
action.
Looks cool. I don't know if it's necessarily for me, though.
Dethroned.
Oh, what the heck is that? It looks like
Choose a
King Kong
mage,
fighting a dragon.
Explore the world and gather an army to reclaim the throne in this tactical roguelike.
It's a tactical roguelike. That's probably not for me. Again, not good with tactical. Just kill.
Tokyo Psychodemic. Face the supernatural with forensic science. Work with your team and use tools and your skills to solve cases.
Another mystery game? It seems very common. At least in this showcase.
Silence of the Siren. A turn-based sci-fi strategy game.
Turn-based
that combines
sci-fi strategy.
exploration and
Another
exciting
strategy
clashes
game.
on the battlefield.
Not good at strategy. I tend to be bad at these games because I don't think. Like I said, like two other times, I just go in.
Horizons. A semi-open world narrative 2.5D sci-fi detective adventure where your
I like
choice
2.5D.
matters.
Also, another detective adventure game, another mystery solver.
Linkito. Connect the blocks to solve unique and challenging puzzles. Solve, create, and share puzzles.
No, that's not for me. I would be bad at this. I am not good at puzzle solving when it's the main focus of the game.
Slave Zero X. A stylish 2.5D character action game set in the biopunk world of Slave Zero.
Okay. That was really American. He was wearing an American flag.
Ball King Jam. Join with a friend or play solo against enemies in this fun,
This looks like it'd be fun to
twist
play
on
with a friend.
basketball.
It said you could play with friends, I think. I think I zoned out for a second there, but it definitely did say that.
Back to the Dawn.
Don't quote me.
A journalist wrongfully imprisoned
I've seen this
has
one
to
on Twitter.
escape a brutal jail. Your actions
This one looks really
influence
cool.
the future.
I would play that one. I've been watching its progress on Twitter. What was that?
Cyber Manhunt. New World. An adventure game about online violence and privacy.
Too real,
Utilize
not playing.
internet skills to uncover
Way too
personal
real.
info and secrets.
I'm just kidding. I play games that are way too real all the time.
Line Dance Virtual.
What? What? Listen, I hope they reach their audience, but it's definitely not me. I can tell you 100% this is not for me.
Learn line
I hope
dance
there's an
moves
audience out
with
there for
virtual
this.
reality teachers.
But, yeah, not me. No. Can't say I'd play that.
House Hopper. Play the next rage game.
Oh, good, a
Beat
rage
multiple
game.
Levels.
So I'm gonna have to play it.
Unlock playable objects. Jump, fall, crash, repeat.
I'm gonna yell a lot at this game. I know it. It looks fun.
Pesticide not required.
This looks like Vampire
crossover
Survives.
between
Survivors?
Bloodheaven
Vampire
roguelites
Survivor?
and
Survivors?
farming
One of those
sim
words. It looks like
games.
that vampire game with the S word at the end. And they've become a lot more popular since that blew up. They've been making a lot of this.
Master. A relaxing
Also, game like these.
about furnishing apartments,
This reminds me of unpacking.
houses, and
This has
even
become very
outdoor
popular where you just
territory.
like either unpack your stuff or make your room. You know, very popular, calming
Drill
type of game.
Keeper. A unique mix of deck building and tower defense.
I don't know how
in which
deck
you
building and
strip
tower defense would go
destructible
together.
worlds of
Like, I don't
their
know if that would go
riches.
well. It could be very hard, but if done right, it could work.
Stray Cat Doors 3.
Wait,
A
do I have to play Stray
stage-by-stage
Cat Doors
puzzle
1 and
adventure
2
with
to
a
understand
cute
Stray
girl
Cat
with
Doors
cat
3?
ear hats, adventuring in
Or can I
people's
just jump right in?
dreams.
Looks adorable. I don't know if it's for me, though.
Tidal Therapy. A tired out woman needs to see the ocean. A traveling novel game for tired adults.
Me, I'm a tired adult. That's me. That's for me.
Indie Waves!
Number 3.
We've brought to you 67 games so
67 games in a matter of 18 minutes. That is insane to me. All right, we're going to number 4. I think it's to 5. Yeah, it looks like it's all the way to 5, and that's it. All right, here we go. Number 4. Oh, God, getting comfy.
Indie Waves 4.
Number 4. Here we go.
Sonokuni. One hit brings you death in this
One hit?
top-down,
No, I'm good.
high-speed action set in a
I would
violent
rage
sci-fi
so hard
world
if
of
I could only get hit
Japanese
once in a video
mythology.
game. There is no way I'm playing that. I'm sorry.
Natsu
Definitely for
Kanata,
someone, but not me.
Beyond Summer. Summer of a world that has ended.
It's a visual
girl
novel.
is on an aimless journey.
Looks like a very
Through
cutesy
calls,
visual
You
novel.
live together in this world.
Okay, you didn't tell me, I don't think.
Realm
Or I talked
of
over it.
Ink. Venture through a world of ink and complete the book. The two skills of yin and yang change with combinations.
Looks cool. Cool. Okay.
Cipher Zero. A defunct world without a guide. Glyphs without a manual. A minimalist logic game.
A logic game. Is that all we get? Okay.
Date
I have questions,
Z.
but all right.
A mix of high school drama, romance,
dating
and
sim?
mystery. Date one of the girls and survive the zombie outbreak.
I'm sorry, what? Dating in a zombie outbreak? That is very unique. They'll definitely find an audience with that.
Lead
never heard a game
fluffy
quite like that.
companions to uncover the truth behind supernatural disasters.
Okay.
A roguelite strategy where positioning is key.
There's a lot of roguelike / light games. Oh, he was like, gun, bang.
Dungeon Goal. An
I like the
action
name.
roguelike full of monkeys. where you'll
Dun
play as an
jungle.
ape
Like a
adventuring
dungeon in
into
a
jungle
jungle.
temples.
I get it. I'll play it. I'll wishlist that one. And I'll probably wishlist a lot of these, honestly. A lot of them look cool.
Forgotten
me.
Mines. A tactical
They
RPG
might not be cool to
with
you, but
roguelite
some of them are very
elements,
cool to me.
where the dwarves must reclaim their lost mines.
Okay. I don't know if that
Farewell
what's this?
North.
I've seen this one on
Restore
Twitter.
color
This
to
looks
the
so
world
beautiful,
in a
and it looks like
journey where
something
you
I
play
am
as a
going to
collie
play.
traveling
I think
with
I have
his
this one
owner.
wishlisted already. I've seen the devil on Twitter multiple times, and I can't wait for this game.
Nico. Ittekimasu no oheya.
This looks like a
A
phone
small
game.
girl named Nico is living
Not
in
that
your
that's a bad
device.
thing. Oh, I was right.
Live with
App
the program
Store and
for
Google
a
Play.
short time
Not
in
that that's a
this
bad thing,
racing
but it just definitely
simulation.
looks like just a cell phone game, like a time waster.
Anti-Paint. A paint-tastic
I like
roguelike
this.
shooter where you battle famous paintings and create abstract art.
I like. Is that Napoleon? That's amazing. I'm gonna play this game. I'm not gonna be good at it, but I'll play it.
Million Depth. A roguelike through a million floors beneath the
A
dead
million
earth
floors,
in
huh?
search of you.
No, I'm good. That's way too many floors for me.
Norea, the Gold Project.
Okay.
Venture into a
Metroidvania?
frenetic Metroidvania
Yep.
and take part in a fight between divinities.
Oh my god.
The Frogs.
I'm sorry, what?
A
The
point-and-click
frogs?
adventure game based on the play by Aristophanes.
What? 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 Looks silly, but what?
Rustle, Eternal Labyrinth Castle. An action roguelike controlling a swarm of swords
Another
and monsters
roguelike.
to conquer the castle by gaining the souls of fallen heroes.
This one looks fast-paced as hell. It looks cool.
Spirit City, Lo-Fi Sessions.
I'm enjoying the music in
a
this.
cute,
Very
cozy
calming.
game to help you focus and be productive.
Nothing's gonna help me focus and be productive. I'm just saying. Nothing.
Kamibako, Mythology of Cube. Become a restorer, saving a collapsed world. An adventure of world creation awaits you.
Okay, you're creating the world. I have questions.
For you, become a child in an ordinary family in a small
What?
Chinese town.
What's
A
the name?
story-driven puzzle
It doesn't look like it
exploring his
translates well into
family's
English.
path.
I'm assuming.
Mono-spaced lovers. Save your world before it disintegrates in this metafictional adventure about
Metaphysical
closeness
adventure.
and distance.
What? What? Okay.
Eastern Tactics.
Another
A
tactics
strategy
game?
game set in the Tang Dynasty. Control famous generals' descendants on an adventure.
Okay, okay. I would suck at that game probably.
Eldgear.
I really
A
like the art
tactical
style in this one.
SRPG that was a popular feature phone app is being re-released on console
Okay,
after
it was
17
apparently a
years.
popular game that's just getting ported to everything. Or re-released, I suppose.
Airborne Empire. Build, manage, and grow your city in the skies. Defend your inhabitants and the kingdoms below.
RTS? Is that an RTS? What is this? That looks so cool, but I don't know what it is.
Indie Waves.
I have a lot of
We've
questions.
brought to you 89 games so far.
89
We will go-
fucking games. That is insane. All right, they are just going through them. That last one looked really cool, and I'm wondering if it's an RTS or what, because I like the concept of building a city in the sky. But it also said cities down below, I think, if I remember correctly. Hold on, let me look back real quick.
Empire. Build, manage, and grow your city in the skies. Defend your inhabitants and the kingdoms below.
So there is Kingdoms Below, too. So that looks really cool. That looks like something I would play. Is this like an RTS or what? I have so many questions about these games. Like, I understand they want to get through them really quickly, but they're not explaining a lot. They're just going really quick. Like, it's so frustrating when I want to know more. I guess I'll have to look them up on Steam then. That's the knowing more part.
Indie Waves 5.
Yeah, number 5. This is the last one then.
Aden. Dance. All is dance. A super fast belt scrolling game. Deliver the final blow by forcing enemies to dance.
You force your enemies to dance. Okay.
World's worst handyman.
Oh, this looks like a game I would
Become
love.
the worst handy person ever.
Is this
Fix
co-op?
things,
Hell, if
dodge
it's not
quirky
co-op, I'll still
foes,
play it.
and
This looks
save
amazing.
the local animal shelter.
I'm gonna look this game up. I think that's one of my favorites.
Rune Coliseum. A gladiator deck-building roguelike game with a unique semi-real-time combat system.
What? Can you say that again, please? Hold on, go
A
back.
gladiator deck-building roguelike game with a unique semi-real-time combat system.
That was a lot of things. A lot of things to remember there.
Tensei. Like slowly ascending to the sky.
Oh god, this looks
tracing
very
with a
precision
brush.
platformer.
Find tranquility away
God.
from busy everyday life.
I can see myself falling a lot, but I don't know. Maybe.
Whispers
Maybe it's not as
of
precise as I think.
Yashan. To find the truth of your old friend's suicide, delve into
Can
a
I say-
strange building
can I-
in this
Do I have to
Chinese-style
bleep that out?
ghost story card battle
Can I say that on YouTube?
RPG.
Will I get in trouble? They said it.
Cataclysmo. An RTS game about building strongholds brick by
Oh, an
brick.
RTS game.
and
I'll have to tell my
defending
friend about
against
this. He really
hordes
likes
of
RTS
horrors.
games. That looks so cool, too. Please be co-op. Oh, it's a
Slope
capybara.
Crashers. Arcade snowboard combat racer with
An
cute animals. that
combat
embark on
racer
a
that you
tour to
snowboard in.
become
That sounds really
snowboarding
cool, actually. That'd be a
champions.
fun co-op game if it's online, not local, because I don't really have anyone to play local with. But
Me side. Let's imagine you have a mobile game, and one day you wake up in that game.
oh, okay. You wake up in a game. That sounds familiar,
Stand Alone.
like a genre of anime
a
or something.
roguelike where you hack the skill, build your own action, and define your playstyle.
Looks like something I would suck at. I'm gonna be honest.
Tavern Talk.
I know this
A
game.
2D cozy visual novel.
Fun fact: they were looking for voice actors for this game, and I auditioned, and it was a fun process. They didn't end up picking me, but it was very fun to get the experience and try new characters. So, yeah, I auditioned to be in this game, but I'm not, sadly. But also, they probably picked the best person for the job. And it also looks like a coffee talk type game, so that would be really fun. I don't know if they said that yet, but that's what they compared themselves to when they posted on Twitter, because I do follow them on Twitter. It looks like a very fun game. Looks very fun.
In a high fantasy setting where you play the tavern owner. Koginja. The game's main objective is finishing the main objective in under 60 minutes of in-game time.
I'm sorry, you have to finish the game in under an hour? That sounds hard. Sounds like my anxiety will be way up there.
Die in Dungeon.
Oh, I know this one.
Fight through a dungeon in a deck-building roguelike
This
where
one looks
you don't
cool.
use cards,
I've
but
seen this on Twitter
dice.
too. Oh, this isn't out yet? I thought this was out already. It does look cool. Don't know how well I do.
Electrogical, an arithmetic jigsaw puzzle game. Challenge the
I'm
power
good.
distribution dungeon
I'm good on
with
this
a
game.
superconducting
Next game,
life
please.
form,
I'm not very good at
Neko.
math. Stop trying to make me do math. I don't want to do math. I don't know if you could hear me while I was in my shirt, but I said stop trying to make me do math.
Ichimatsu. Become an Ichimatsu doll and explore a house without being seen.
Oh, I
by
didn't know if you could
humans.
move because she was just
A
kind of laying on the
heartwarming
ground like.
action horror-ish RPG.
And it said you became a doll, so I'm like, why is she just there on the ground?
First
I know this game.
Dwarf. Jump into your mech.
This game looks
build a
amazing,
base,
and I've been
explore
watching
the
it,
crumbled fantasy world
and I can't wait to
in
play
this
it.
action RPG.
It looks so cool. So cool. Really want this one.
The killer waits in the lime forest.
Oh no.
A child was killed.
Oh no.
The murderer's face was that of Lawrence, a long-lost best friend.
Oh. Another mystery horror game? Question mark?
Seekers of Eclipse. Lead
Deck
your
builder.
people through hostile lands towards Eclipse while building and upgrading your town deck.
So you make the town with the cards you have in your deck. Got it. Sounds cool.
Tsumige Shoujo. A game about not playing games.
What?
An idle game where you interact with Tsumide,
Oh.
a gamer robot, and play your backlog.
An idle game. Okay. So it's a phone game.
Toy Shire.
This.
A toy tower defense
This reminds me
game.
of Toy Soldiers,
You are
and I
playing
want
this
it.
game as a child who is playing with toys.
I looked at it right away, and I'm like, this looks like Toy Soldiers. I'm going to play this game. It looks amazing. Gonna play.
Nekomin. A soothing puzzle game where you guide cats to their warp hole dens
Everybody loves cats,
using a
you know?
Joy-Con as a cat toy.
Oh my god, they're driving the car.
End Zone 2. A post.
Do I have to play End Zone 1 to play End Zone 2? I know I made that
protect
joke already, but
humanity.
shut up.
Lead through
Oh, I hit my mic, my bad.
harsh environments.
Harsh environment sounds like a hard game.
Hystera. A free-to-play arena shooter.
A free-to-play
accessible for up
arena
to
shooter.
16
That does not
players of
sound
all
like
levels
it's
to
for me.
jump in.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't usually like arena shooters.
The Nameless. Slay Dragon.
I'll slay some
the
dragons, why
mightiful
not?
dragon in a game book adventure flavored.
Do we actually slay
turn-based
dragons in Slay
RPG.
Dragon?
Gift.
This looks cute.
Escape a sinking ship with shifting stages.
I think I've seen this one, actually.
And meet toy-like passengers. All
Oh
affected
no.
by tilts
How many
and
underwater
water
levels are there?
levels.
You're in a sinking ship. Is it all underwater? Oh no, it's not. Never mind.
Indie Waves! We have brought to you all 113 titles. Was there a game that caught your interest?
A lot.
We will go over all
A
the
lot of
games
games caught my
introduced on
interest.
Indie Waves at the end of the stream. And that's it from us at Indie Waves!
Okay. So that was 113 indie games in a matter of like, what, half an hour, maybe a little longer? That's insane. That's the length of a Nintendo Direct or an It at Xbox event. And they had way more games than those events. That was crazy. They just kept going and going and going, game after game after game after game. No fluff, very little talking. They just showed you the game, told you what it was about, and moved on to the next game. I like that, but I like a little bit of an in-between, because some of these newer events seem to like cut out the fluff, but they cut out too much of the fluff, if that makes sense. I feel like there should be a little bit more talking about the games, just not a lot, not too much. You don't overstay your welcome, but leave us wanting more, but don't overstay your welcome when it comes to every game. There's such a thing as talking too much about them, but there's also such a thing as talking too little about them. After all these games, it left me wanting more, but I was like, can you tell me just like a sentence more about this game before you leave? Okay, you're leaving. Never mind, goodbye. But overall, good event. I didn't know about it before. Very glad I know about it now, because apparently they do these every now and then. I saw on their YouTube channel that I am now subscribed to, by the way. If you want to go subscribe to them, they are right there. It's right there, INDIELiveExpo. Just look them up on YouTube. They did one in the summer, apparently, because I saw that, and now they're doing the winter one. I don't know if they do this every summer, winter, or how they do it, but if they keep doing them, I'll keep watching them and reacting to them, because I do like indie games, you know. My name's TheIndieManiac, after all. But yeah, that was good. I really enjoyed it. There was a lot of games I didn't hear about before. After all, 113 games. Can't hear about all of them. There was a handful that I knew about, but most of them I didn't. So I'm glad I watched this event. I learned about a lot of new games that I'm definitely going to wishlist. I'm definitely going to check out if they have demos. And I'm definitely going to buy when they come out. And you should too. If you didn't see a game in this event that you liked, I don't know what to tell you. 113 games. If you can't find a game you like in that amount of games, I don't know, man. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video. Also, I hope you found some games you enjoyed, because, again, 113 games in a very short amount of time. It was going very fast, and I was trying to react to it as they went, but it was very hard. Hopefully, I didn't talk too much over the stuff you wanted to hear, but again, I was trying to react while this guy was just going. Anyway, hopefully you found a game you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video, okay? Goodbye.